Hello everyone, welcome to Biology Tutorial Hub channel. Today we are going to do exam questions on the characteristics and classification of Kingdom Plantae, Unit 2, Grade 9 Biology. Please like, share and subscribe this video for more exam questions. Question number 1. What are the 3 defining characteristics of organisms in Kingdom Plantae? A. Prokaryotic, unicellular, heterotrophic. B. Eukaryotic, multicellular, autotrophic. C. Eukaryotic, unicellular, heterotrophic. D. Prokaryotic, multicellular, and autotrophic. Which one are the common characteristics of Kingdom Plantae from the given alternatives? Good, the correct answer is B. Kingdom Plantae are eukaryotic, Kingdom Plantae are multicellular, Kingdom Plantae are what? Autotrophic. Yes? So, eukaryotic nacho, multicellular nacho, autotrophic nacho. These are the major characteristics of Kingdom Plantae. So, the answer for question number 1 is B. Good. Question number 2. The cellulose of plants are primarily composed of which substance? A. Chitin, B. Cellulose, C. Peptoglycan, D. Chlorophyll. The cellulose of plants are primarily composed of which substance? Good, the correct answer is B. Cellulose. Cellulose is the primary composition of cellulose of plants. Good. So the correct answer for question number 2 is B. The cellule of fungi composed of chitin. The cellule of bacteria composed of peptoglycan. This chlorophyll, the pigment, that is important trap light energy. So the correct answer for question number 2 is cellulose. Cellulose is the major components of plant cellulose. Good. Question number 3. What is the name of the vascular tissue that transports water and dissolved minerals from the root to the rest of the plant? A. Phylum, B. Cambium, C. Xylem, D. Meristem. What's the name of the vascular tissue? Which one is the correct answer? Good, I think you got the answer. The correct answer is xylem. Xylem is the vascular tissue that transports water and dissolved minerals from the root to the top of a tree or a plant. Phylum, this is also a vascular tissue that transports what? Food. Food is synthesized in the leaves. That food should be transported to different parts of the plant body. And this transportation of food is performed by a kind of vascular tissue known as phylum. What cambium? Cambium is the dividing tail that divide continuously and form phylum and xylem, and form new phylum and new xylem. It is important to increase the thickness of a plant. Meristem, this is also a dividing cell which is found at the tip of the root and at the tip of a stem. This is important to increase the length of root or the length of a stem. So cambium and meristem are continuously dividing cells, and cambium is important to increase the thickness of a plant, whereas meristem increase the height of the plant. Meristem is found at the tip of the shoot and the tip of a root, whereas cambium is found between xylem and phylum, and this cambium gives new phylum and new xylem. So the correct answer for question number 3 is xylem, C. Question number 4. A plant is discovered that has leaves with parallel veins and only one seed leaf. To which group does it belong? A. Dicots, B. Gymnosperms, C. Monocots, D. Bryophytes. That leaves with what? Parallel veins and one seed leaf or one cotyledon. So this plant is grouped in which category? Is that Dicot, Gymnosperm, Monocots or Bryophytes? Good. The correct answer is monocots. Monocots have leaves, and their leaves have parallel veins. Monocots have one cotyledon. They have what? One cotyledon, or they have what? One seed leaf. So monocots are characterized by having parallel veins within their leaves and one seed leaf. Dicots, they have networked veins. They have netted veins within their leaves, and they have two seed leaves. They have two cotyledon. Gymnosperms, they have needle-shaped leaves, and they have many cotyledons. Bryophytes, they do not have seed. So the correct answer for question number 4 is C. Good. Question number 5. What is the common name for the 3 lineage of plants that include mouse, liverworts, and hornworts? A. Pteridophytes. B. Gymnosperms. C. Bryophytes. D. Embryophyta. What's the common name for the 3 lineages of plants that include mouse, liverworts, and hornworts? Is that Pteridophytes? Is that Bryophytes? Is that Gymnosperms? Is that Embryophyta? Good. The correct answer is what? C. Bryophytes. So the common name of these mouse, liverworts, and hornworts known as Bryophyta. They are known as Bryophytes. Good. Question number 6. Plants contribute to Earth's atmosphere by producing A. Carbon dioxide, B. Oxygen, C. Nitrogen, D. Methane. What is the contribution of plants to the atmosphere? Plants produce which element or which compound? The correct answer is oxygen. Plants produce oxygen, and plants use carbon dioxide. So plants contribute to the Earth's atmosphere by producing oxygen. Oxygen is the byproduct of photosynthesis. ፕላንቶች ካርቦን ዳይኦክሳይድን ያስገባሉ፣ ኦክሲጅን ያስወጣሉ። ስለዚህ በዓለማችን ውስጥ ኦክሲጅን እንደሚያደርጉ ፕላንቶች ናቸው። ጉድ። So the correct answer for question number 6 is B. Question number 7. What is the primary mode of nutrition for almost all plants? A. Heterotrophic by absorption. B. Heterotrophic by ingestion. C. Autotrophic through photosynthesis. D. Parasitic by consuming other plants. The primary mode of nutrition for almost all plants. Are they autotrophic or heterotrophic? Are they parasitic or autotrophic? Good. The correct answer is C. The primary mode of nutrition for all plants is autotrophic. Through what? Photosynthesis. Heterotrophic by absorption. This works for fungi. Heterotrophic by ingestion. This works for animals. So the correct answer for question number 7 is C. Autotrophic. Plants are autotrophic and they perform photosynthesis. Good. Question number 8. Plants that have specialized tissue like xylem and phylum to transport water and sugars are known as A. Seed plants, B. Vascular plants, C. Bryophytes, D. Non-vascular plants. So which one is the correct answer? Plants that have specialized tissues like xylem and phylum to transport water and sugar. These plants are classified under which categories? Good. The correct answer is B. Vascular plants. Vascular plants are plants that have specialized tissue like xylem and phylum to transport water and sugar. Non-vascular plants are plants that don't have xylem and phylum. So the correct answer for question number 8 is B. Vascular plants. Question number 9. What the key characteristics of a gymnosperm? A. It produces flowers but not fruits. B. It produces seeds but do not make flowers and fruits. C. It has 2 seed leaves and branching vines. D. It reproduces using spores instead of seeds. So which one is the correct answer? What is the key characteristics of gymnosperm? From the given alternatives. That A, B, C, or D? Which one is the correct answer? I hope all of you got the answer. The correct answer is B. It produces seeds but does not make flowers and fruits. Choice A. It produces flower. Gymnosperms do not produce flowers. Choice C. Gymnosperms have many seed leaves and they have needle-shaped leaves. Choice D, it reproducing using spores instead of seeds. Yes, gymnosperm reproduce using seeds. Spores, the reproduction method of bryophytes and ferns. Question number 10. Plants with two seed leaves and branching leaf veins belong to which group? A. Monocots, B. Dicots, C. Conifer, D. moss. Yes, two seed leaves and branching leaf veins. And these plants are grouped under which category? Good. These plants are grouped under dicots. So the correct answer for question number 10 is B. Monocots, they have one seed leaf and they have what? Parallel veins. And conifers, they have many seed leaves and the leaves are what? Needle-like. Moss, they do not have leaves at all. So the correct answer for question number 10 is B. Dicots. Dicot plants have two seed leaves and their veins are branched. Good. Question number 11. What is another name for a seed plant which includes both Angiosperms and Gymnosperms? A. Bryophytes, B. Saprophytes, C. Embryophyta, D. Vascular plants. Another name of seed plants which include Angiosperms and Gymnosperms is known as what? From the given alternatives. Bryophytes, the saprophyte, Embryophyta, or vascular plant? Good. The correct answer is saprophytes. So saprophyte is another name of seed plants, another name of Angiosperms and Gymnosperms. So the answer for question number 11 is B. Good. Question number 12. The term Embryophyta refers to land plants that share what characteristics? A. They all produce flowers. B. They all lack vascular tissue. C. They protect and nourish the embryo on the parental body. D. They all have a single seed leaf. The term Embryophyta refers to land plants that share what characteristics from the given alternatives? Which one is the correct answer? Good. The correct answer for question number 12 is C. They protect and nourish the embryo on the parental body. Such kind of land plants are termed as Embryophyta. So Embryophyta refer to land plants that protect and nourish the embryo on the parental body. So the Bryophytes, Pteridophytes, Gymnosperm, and Angiosperm are what? Embryophyta. All plants are classified under Embryophyta because they are land plants that protect and nourish the embryo on the parental body. Good. So the correct answer for question number 12 is C. Question number 13. Which of the following pairs incorrectly matches a major plant group with one of its specific defining features? A. Bryophyta, dominant saprophyte generation and true roots. B. Gymnosperms, naked seeds and generally needle-like leaves. C. Angiosperms, production of flowers and seeds enclosed within a fruit. D. Pteridophyta, vascular tissue, the presence of xylem and phylum, and true leaves. Which one is incorrectly paired? I think you got the answer. The correct answer is A. A is not correctly paired. That means Bryophyta, it is not the saprophyte generation as a dominant. The gametophyte generation is the dominant generation in Bryophyta. The dominant generation is gametophyte, it is not saprophyte. Saprophyte generation is dominant in Gymnosperms, Angiosperms, and Pteridophyta. But in Bryophyta, the dominant generation is gametophyte. It is not saprophyte. And Bryophyta, they do not have true roots, they don't have true leaves, and they do not have true stem. In Gymnosperms, in Angiosperms, in Pteridophyta, the dominant generation is saprophytes. But in Bryophyta, the dominant generation is gametophyte. Look the plants, look the flowering plant, look the angiosperm, these are the saprophyte generation. In Gymnosperm, Angiosperms, the gametophyte generation is the pollen grain and the ovules or eggs. Eggs and pollen grains are the gametophyte generation in Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. So gametophyte in Gymnosperms, Angiosperms, and Pteridophyta are what? Very, very small. But saprophyte is the dominant generation in Gymnosperms, Angiosperms, and Pteridophyta. But in Bryophyta, the saprophyte generation is very small, whereas the gametophyte generation is very large. Good. So the correct answer for question number 13 is A. B, it is correct. Gymnosperms have necked seeds and they have needle-like leaves. C, Angiosperms, they produce flowers and seeds enclosed within the fruit. This is also correct. Pteridophyta, they are vascular plants and they have also true leaves. Good. Question number 14. The main evolutionary advancements that separate Pteridophyta from Bryophytes in the development of A, flowers, B, vascular tissue, C, seeds, D, a dominant gametophyte. The main evolutionary advancement that separate Pteridophyta from Bryophyta is the development of which characteristics from the given alternatives? That flower, vascular tissue, seeds, or a dominant gametophyte? Good, I think you got the answer. The correct answer is B, vascular tissue. This is the evolutionary advancement of Pteridophytes over Bryophytes. Bryophytes are what? Non-vascular plants. They do not have xylem and phylum. They do not have true roots, stem, and leaves. Flowers, it is not the characteristics of both Pteridophytes and Bryophyta. Seeds, this is also lack in both Pteridophyta and Bryophyta. And the dominant gametophyte is found in Bryophyta. In Pteridophyta, the saprophyte is dominant. So the correct answer from the given alternative is that vascular tissue. So the presence of xylem and phylum, the presence of vascular tissue is the advancement of Pteridophyta over Bryophytes. So the correct answer for question number 14 is B. Good. Question number 15. Which of the following structure is unique to Angiosperms and is a major factor in their evolutionary success? A, roots, B, pollen, C, flowers and fruits, D, seeds. Which one of the following is unique to Angiosperms? And these structures are a major factor as their evolutionary success for Angiosperms. They are the most advanced, they are the most diverse, and they live in terrestrial environment, in different ecosystems. So which structures that are unique to Angiosperms? Good, I think you got the answer. Flowers and fruits. Flowers and fruits are the two unique characteristics or features to Angiosperms. That's the reason why Angiosperms are the most advanced diverse group from plant kingdom or from Kingdom Plantae. Good. Roots ሁሉም አላቸው። Pteridophytes, Gymnosperms also have roots. Pollen, with pollen also Gymnosperms also have pollen. Seeds, Gymnosperms also have seed, necked seed. So flowers and fruits are unique to Angiosperms. The answer for question number 15 is C. Good. Question number 16. While walking in a forest, you find a plant with needle-like leaves, and you see it produces necked seeds. To which major plant group does this angiosperm belong? A, Bryophytes, B, Gymnosperms, C, Pteridophytes, D. Angiosperms. While walking in a forest, you find a plant with what? Needle-like leaves. It produces necked seeds. So this plant should belong to which category, which group? Good, I think you got the answer. The correct answer is B. Gymnosperms. Gymnosperms have needle-like leaves and gymnosperms have necked seeds. Bryophytes, they do not have seed at all. Pteridophyta, they do not have seed at all. Angiosperms, they produce seed, but they have what? Protective seeds. The seeds is found within a fruit and they have broad leaves. So the correct answer for question number 16 is B. Good. Question number 17. Which of the following is a defining characteristics of bryophytes, mouse and liverwort, that distinguishes them from other plant groups? A. They produce seeds for reproduction. B. They have true roots, stems, and leaves. C. They lack specialized vascular tissue, xylem and phylum. D. The saprophyte generation is the dominant phase of their life cycle. Which one is a defining characteristic of bryophytes that distinguish from other plant groups, that distinguish from Pteridophytes, Gymnosperms, and Angiosperms? From the given alternatives. Do they produce seed? Choice A. No, this is not the correct answer. B. Do they have true roots, stems, and leaves? No, they do not have true roots, stems, and leaves. They lack specialized vascular tissue. They lack xylem and phylum. So they are what? Non-vascular plants. This is how we distinguish bryophytes from other plant groups. So the correct answer for question number 17 is C. Good. The last question, question number 18. Which of the following adaptations was the most crucial for the plants to successfully colonize terrestrial environment away from water sources? A. The development of chlorophyll for photosynthesis. B. The evolution of vascular tissue, xylem and phylum, for internal transport. C. The ability to reproduce asexually. D. The development of broad leaves to capture sunlight. Which of the following adaptations was the most crucial for the plants to be successful on the terrestrial environment, away from water sources, away from rivers, oceans, from ponds? So which one is the most crucial for the successful of plants in terrestrial environment from the given alternatives? Good, the correct answer is B. The evolution of vascular tissue, the evolution of xylem and phylum for internal transport, for the transport of food, minerals, and water. That is the reason why these plants are most successful and colonize terrestrial environment. They can live in different environmental conditions. They can live in dry area, in dry environment, in dry landscape, from lowland to highland, because the fact that they develop vascular tissue, they develop xylem and phylum to transport water, food, and minerals. So that is the reason why they can adapt in different terrestrial environments. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe this video for more exam questions. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.